Okay, people, soldering up your Arduino microcomputer. So, first step is out of the bag. And you will find your microcomputer and 2 rows of pins. So if you look at these pins carefully, you can see there's a long side at the bottom and a short side at the top. The short side is the bit that we need to put into the computer. So your computer has a side with all the chips on it and a side that's pretty much empty. This is the side we want to do the soldering on. So from the side with the computer, we put all the pins in. So it ends up looking like a little centipede. So the long pins are at the bottom, short ones at the top, they only just come through to the other side. And that is how we want things to solder. Now let's see if we can zoom in. We can zoom in, but I'll lose it a little. See what we can do. Focus, buddy, focus. Alright, there we go. So we need our solder, which we've already got lots of. You need your soldering iron. So the process for these pins is the same on every single pin. Pick the soldering iron up, wipe the tip on a sponge, it'll go nice and shiny. Then we add a tiny bit of solder to the tip. Come on, yep. Then we press the soldering iron so it touches the joint. It touches both the computer and the wire. Then we feed a tiny bit of solder in. So it is important that you only do the first and the last pins to start with on both sides. First pin, last pin. The reason we do this is, you can see how my legs are a little bit wonky, one on the right's not so good. If I've only done 2 pins, it gives us a chance to fix things before we solder them all in. So once you've soldered the first and last pin on each side, bring your board to one of the teachers. They'll check to make sure everything is where it belongs. They'll fix things if it's not quite right. And once it looks like that and the teacher's happy with it, go along and solder every single pin. So clean the soldering iron up before you start. Soldering iron touching the pin and hole, and add a tiny bit of solder. After a bit of practice, should be nice and quick. There's 20 pins on each side. Job done.